Morrison was 17 minutes late to his shift at the Georgetown Harbor Marina when he saw the woman in the Potomac, not in the water, but close enough. She clung to the wooden piling beneath the M Street boardwalk, her blazer soaked black, her breath coming in sharp gasps. The current pulled at her legs. No one else saw her. The lunch crowd at Tony and Joe's was too busy with crab cakes and Chesapeake Bay views. William didn't think. He dropped his maintenance kit and vaulted the railing. The cold hit him like a fist. October in D.C. meant the Potomac was 58 degrees and unforgiving. He grabbed her wrist, hooked his arm around her waist, and kicked toward the concrete platform. She wasn't heavy, but the cold made everything slow, made his muscles scream. "I've got you," he said. "Don't let go." She didn't speak, just held on. He dragged them both onto the platform, chest heaving, river water streaming from his uniform. Her face was pale, lips blue. She looked expensive, even drenched. Designer clothes, a watch that probably cost more than his rent. "You okay?" he asked. She nodded. "I slipped. The railing. It gave way. I couldn't—" Her voice cracked. "Thank you." William pulled off his jacket and wrapped it around her shoulders. "Can you stand?" Before she could answer, his supervisor's voice cut through the air. "Morrison, what the hell are you doing?" Dale Pritchard stood at the top of the dock, red-faced, arms crossed. "You're 20 minutes late, and now you're taking a swim? You're done. Get your stuff and get out." William's stomach dropped. "Dale, she fell in. I don't care if the president fell in. You're fired." The woman stared at William, then at Dale. She said nothing, and William walked away. 3 days later, William sat in his Capitol Hill apartment with his daughter, Sophie, who was 7 and believed her dad could fix anything. "Why aren't you at work, Daddy?" He poured cereal into her bowl. Generic brand, the last box. "I'm between jobs, sweetheart." "What's that mean?" "It means I helped someone, and it cost me something." Sophie considered this. Was it the right thing? William looked at his daughter, her serious brown eyes, the gap in her front teeth. "Yeah, it was." "Then it wasn't a cost, Daddy. It was a trade." He smiled despite the knot in his chest. Rent was due in 9 days. Sophie's school trip to the Smithsonian was next week, $20 he didn't have. His phone buzzed with another rejection email. "We've decided to move forward with other candidates." That afternoon, William went to the Arlington Community Center, where he volunteered on Fridays. He helped Mrs. Chen carry groceries, fixed the wobbly leg on the daycare table, and stayed late to repaint the fence out back. It's what he did. It's who he was. He didn't see the woman watching from across the street. Monday morning, an email appeared in his inbox. Subject: Immediate interview, Jackson Hospitality Group. William almost deleted it. He hadn't applied there. Jackson Hospitality owned half the luxury properties in D.C., the Monarch Hotel on K Street, the Riverside Towers, 3 high-end marinas including Georgetown Harbor. People like him didn't get interviews at places like that, but he had nothing to lose. The office was on the 19th floor of a glass tower overlooking the National Mall. Floor-to-ceiling windows, marble, everything. A receptionist who looked like she belonged in a magazine. "Mr. Morrison? Ms. Jackson will see you now." William walked into the corner office and froze. The woman from the Potomac sat behind the desk, dry now, composed, powerful, Bella Jackson. "Sit down, William," she said quietly. His mouth went dry. "You're the stranger you saved." "Yes." She folded her hands. "I'm also the person who owns the marina where you worked." Have you ever helped someone without knowing how much it would change your life? Drop your thoughts below. William's hands gripped the armrests. I don't understand. Bella stood and walked to the window overlooking the Washington Monument. That railing had been reported faulty for 2 weeks. Your supervisor ignored it. I came to inspect the property myself, unannounced, dressed down. I wanted to see how things really ran when the owner wasn't watching. She turned to face him. You saved my life, and Dale Pritchard fired you for it. He didn't know who you were. No, but you didn't either. Her voice softened. You risked your job, jumped into freezing water, and gave me your only jacket. You didn't ask my name, you didn't expect anything. William said nothing. I've spent 3 days learning about you, William. The volunteer work, the way your coworkers talk about you, your daughter. Bella returned to her desk and slid a folder across. I'm offering you a position, Director of Operations for all Jackson properties in the D.C. region. You'll oversee staff, safety protocols, community programs. Salary starts at $95,000. The number didn't feel real. I don't have a degree, William whispered. You have something better. Integrity. Bella's eyes held his. The world has enough managers, William. It needs more people who do the right thing when no one's watching. 2 weeks later, William stood on the Georgetown boardwalk with Sophie, watching the sunset paint the Potomac gold. You fixed it, Daddy, Sophie said. He squeezed her hand. No, sweetheart. I just helped someone. The world did the rest. And for the first time in years, William Morrison believed it.
Hope you learned something valuable from today's story. Stay tuned as we bring more interesting tales your way. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're the first to know when we post. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Your support means a lot.